Hey you guys, welcome back. Thank you for coming back to catch a vibe. So yesterday I made an egg, shrimp, and egg boil, and it's all in that good old butter, and I wanted to eat it with you guys today. So I got me some lemon that I'm gonna squeeze all on there, and we gonna eat, y'all. Oh, I got my towel because you already know I ain't trying to spill nothing on me. So let me show you guys that lemon on there. And I don't know what I want to talk about today, but let's talk about being confident. You know, because a lot of people struggle with being confident within themselves. You know, not being confident could have somebody who secretly have envy or animosity towards you, and it can mess up a lot of things because you're not confident within yourself. You don't know, your value, or, being strong within yourself. I'm not looking for, compliments or people making you feel better about things that you truly like to do, And you definitely can be, oh, that's spicy. You definitely can be, thrown off or not that much into what you like to do no more. Sorry, my phone had died. So what I was saying is being confident within yourself and knowing who you are. And, if you have a gift that you really love, or you have something that you're really good at, just be confident within yourself. And I mean, it's always good to get, feedback, but be able to notice the difference. If somebody, like, you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell when someone's throwing off shade, you'll be able to tell, and I just want people to be confident within themselves. I think that's something that I've always been good at. Even if I had doubts within myself, I would speak it over me. Like, I'm confident, like, I'm beautiful, I can dance, I can sing. Just knowing that I'm good at it, and nobody can take that feeling away from me, at all. I suffered growing up. That's the only time that I can really say I suffered growing up being confident within myself, and being called Weavy Wonder or Blackie and stuff like that. That definitely shuffled with my confidence or whatever. But as I got older and I started to just love myself and love what I look like, especially when I started discovering my gifts and singing. It was just like that created a whole different type of confidence within myself. It was like, nobody can come in and make me feel different at all, because I'm confident, period. And, you always get those who's not really that much confident in themselves, that they'll try to bring that energy your way or try to make you feel some type of way about certain stuff, and run. Run from those type of people, because guess what they say? You know what they say. Misery loves company. And they really do. you know. I hate dimming my light to make somebody else feel better, you know. Not being fully into myself because I don't want to make them feel some type of way. But no, that just means that I need to distance myself away from them, and I need to step into my own light and stay in my own light and stay out of their way, because obviously they see something in you that they don't see in themselves, you know, and they don't want you to shine by them or outshine them because, you know, they don't, you know, like the way it makes them feel. And that's something I can't help people with, you know. I can't help you with that. That's something that you have to pray about and deal with yourself. It's called self-esteem. You know? So, I've been trying to drink water. Sorry, y'all. I've been trying to drink water so I can clear out my face. Because, baby, clearing out my face, speaking of confidence, I'm going to be out of this world. But I noticed that me drinking a lot of sugar or eating a lot of sugar, that my face breaks out. And you guys have any acne products, natural products, let me know so I can try them out. I have not been able to find anything that works for my skin. You know how you see the preview of other people and you see, you know, like their results, and so you buy it and that don't work for you. Could definitely save you some money, but you know how that goes. So how's you guys' day going today? What y'all getting into? What is something that you guys love about yourself, that you're confident about, that nobody can make you feel different? Nobody can take that away from you. You're just all the way in. You're all the way in with how you feel about yourself. Or a certain thing that you like. Mine's is definitely my voice. Like, you know, nobody can ever make me feel like I can't sing or my voice isn't great, because I know my voice is great. The other thing is that I'm beautiful. Nobody can ever make me feel like I'm not beautiful. I know I'm beautiful. Matter if I make a ugly face here and now, I'm beautiful, baby. Okay? And I know I am. And it's okay to be confident, you know. Don't let people make you feel like that you can't be confident within yourself, because you can. You definitely can, you know. You can definitely feel confident within yourself. It's always that when I make a boil, it seems like I get so full, like so quickly. It's like, damn. And then probably like 30 minutes later or so, an hour, I'll be hungry again. Like, dang. I think it'd be the eggs. The eggs make you feel real full. Really full. So I'm just outside my place in the parking lot. Decided to get out the house, away from my kids, because you know they like to bother me. And get to talking to you guys. Even though I don't have much to say, I still wanted to make sure that I get out here and make a video so I can start this journey, you know. And the more comfortable that I get with it, the more things that I have to talk about. And I love to talk, I think. I love to talk about what? I love to talk about. I love to make people feel good about themselves, you know? Like, I've always been like the go-to person that my friends will go to and talk to, like, to, you know, get that laugh or to feel inspired, to feel uplifted, you know. I always made things look easy to get through, you know. Like, I never weighed hard on my shoulder because, you know, like, growing up, I feel like we had to, you know, me and my family, I feel like I grew up fast, you know, from, you know, my dad going to prison for 13 years. Not trying to make that a topic, but hey, it definitely was a part of my life, and it's definitely something that I had to go through. I think when my dad got sentenced, I think my son was like, I had just had him, like, out of the hospital, like, he was like a week old, and we were sitting inside the courtroom, and when the judge sentenced my dad to 10, 13 years, it was like time, the world had just stopped, you know, all at one time, all at one moment. It was just like, did they just say what I heard them say? Yeah, they did. You know, I talked to him, but I still haven't seen him. I think I'm like kind of numb to it, you know. Like, I'm not upset, I'm not mad or anything. It's just like something that I've been going through, or you know, that I already experienced. So it's like, it's not phasing me at all. Okay, sorry y'all. It's always when you decide to do something or get on your phone, everybody want to call you. Like, dang. So I was speaking on my dad and how it's like, it's not really, those emotions are numb, not really alive, not really there. But I definitely can tell, like, in my relationships, that I definitely, like, they even could have tell that I had daddy issues. And, you know, it's almost true, you know. Like, you know how they say, like, women would, you know, like, go after, like, men that is like their dad, almost. I think that's true. It's like, I attract men that are pretty much like my dad, you know. It's annoying as hell, you know. It's like, let me be. It's very much annoying. But, you know, I keep saying, you know, I'm sorry. So, I think I'm about done with my boil. I forgot to tell you guys, it's corn. But y'all see it. I had corn too. Not egg and shrimp. Corn. But yeah, you guys, I think I ate everything that was in here. I don't have any more. So that completes my boil. But I definitely want you guys to stay encouraged, be confident, love yourself first. And when I say those things, I'm definitely speaking to myself. You know, I too have to remind myself to love myself and put myself first. And, you know, it's a challenge, but I'm winning. And I'm going to always win. And in the end, it'll definitely be my testimony. And I'll definitely be able to help other women get through, you know, things that they go through that they don't always speak about. You know, a lot of us like to live behind the camera and, you know, put on a picture, or, you know, make it seem like our life is all glamorous and nothing's going on with us and we're not hurting and we're not going through anything. But it's like, you know, I definitely do go through stuff, and I definitely hurt. You know, I definitely have to tell myself every day, you know, to be strong. I pray. I try now, this new thing that I'm doing, I'm trying to read my Bible at least 30 minutes a day, you know, give that time to God. And, you know, with God, everything is always better, you know. And that's one thing that I love that, you know, my mom has definitely brought us up on is, you know, being strong and, you know, with God and praying to him and giving all of our problems and our struggles to him, and, you know, just having faith and being confident within yourself that everything's going to be okay, that he got you, he got the final say so on what goes on in your life, and, you know, that everything's going to be okay, you know. And when you start to believe that and you start to walk in that, you really will start to feel better, and you'll start to see doors are opening from here and over there, and you're meeting new people, and, you know, things are happening in your life that you never thought that would happen for you, but it's real, you know, it's happening, it's going to happen. And as long as you keep that faith, and as long as you know, continue to pray and pray and pray and pray and pray and pray, you know, everything's going to be okay. You can breathe in, breathe out, and just know that everything's going to be okay. And you will literally be amazed at what God is doing and the doors he's opening in your life. And, you know, I'm speaking from experience from that, you know, for being in Florida for 5 years, and God has literally been right by my side, you know, and he has sent people in my life, you know. He has just crazy, the craziest things, you guys. So I'm gonna tell you guys this story. So it was like right after I had, you know, broke up with my son's dad. I had a Mercury, I think. I had a Mercury car, and like it got stolen out of my apartment. And I was crying and crying and crying and crying because I had just started my cleaning business and I needed my car, you know. I needed to get to point A to point B, me and my children. And so I had went to clean this lady's house. I just started Ubering. I was like, I'm just gonna Uber to where I need to go. I'm just gonna go there, period. So I will Uber, have all my cleaning supplies. I had my children, which is what I started cleaning because I was able to keep my children with me or whatever. So sorry, people's looking at me. So I started cleaning. I was able to bring my children with me, you know, and I cleaned, like, it was like this rich old lady's house or whatever. I cleaned her house, and she seen us get out the Uber. Her name was Michelle. So she seen us get out the Uber, and, you know, she invited me and my children, me and my children in. I set them down, like, hey, you know, be quiet and sit down, do this, don't do that, you know. And so as I was cleaning, she was just asking me questions like, where was my car and what had happened. So I was just telling her what happened, you know, why I didn't have a car or whatever. And she was just, I guess she was touched by it, you guys. So I ended up leaving that day and, you know, catching an Uber back home. And she called me she called me like the very next day, and she was just like, you know, God told me to, you know, give you some money, you know, to get a new car. And I'm like, what? So she said that she had wrote me $1,000 in a check or whatever to purchase, you know, to put money down on a new car. And y'all, I know I'm a crybaby. I just cried. Like, come on now. Like, this could just not be, you know, like me, you know, you gonna do this for me? But sure enough, she wrote me that $1,000. And then she proceeded to say, if you needed more, you know, if you need more, just let me know and I will write more. So I think I needed $1,500 down to get my car. It was like a Jeep. It was a Jeep that I had got. And y'all, when I tell you that I called her and told her that I needed $500 more, you guys, she told me to come get it. I got that $500. I went to that car dealership. I gave them that $1,500 and I drove out with my Jeep. Okay. And the rest, I will tell you guys more about that, but it was just ridiculous. So God really would put people in your path, and he definitely did that. You know, he definitely, you know, had her see who I was. You know, this lady didn't know me from a can of paint, but it's like she like just felt my spirit and just felt, you know, the goodness of me. And, you know, she admired me being a single mother and, you know, just moving to point A to point B with my children and not giving up. And, you know, I really appreciated that. So I got my car, you guys, and the rest is history. So I say that to say, stay encouraged, you guys. Stay strong. Believe that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And believe that God will have your back at all times. And even if you have to go through, you know, things, go through it knowing that God's going to get you out of it. Go through it knowing that as long as you keep staying consistent and doing what you're supposed to do, that nothing but good is gonna happen to you, you know. And you have to believe that, and I believe that. And I just want you guys to be strong and stay strong, and don't let nobody tell you that you is not who you think you are, who you know you are. Don't let nobody tell you different, you know. And I love you guys, and yeah, I already love you guys because you're watching me, and I really, really appreciate it. So I'll talk to you guys again.